understanding emotional intelligence, and anger management. Emotional intelligence, sometimes called EQ, is the quiet superpower behind strong leadership, healing relationships, and inner peace. It's not just about being nice. It's not just about being sensitive. It's about clarity. It's about intention. It's the ability to recognize, understand, and manage emotions, your own and those of others. The core components of emotional intelligence. Self-awareness. Knowing what you're feeling, and why. This is the foundation of emotional clarity. Self-regulation. Managing your emotions so they don't manage you. Think, responding instead of reacting. Motivation. Using emotions to fuel purpose and persistence, especially in the face of adversity. Empathy. Feeling with others, not just for them. It's tuning into someone else's emotional wavelength. Social skills. Navigating relationships with grace. Communicating clearly. Resolving conflict. Building trust. Why does this matter? In leadership, EQ sets the tone for culture, morale, and trust. In mentorship, especially with your daughters, it helps balance boundaries with compassion. In healing, it allows you to name pain, honor it, and transform it into wisdom. In business, it's the difference between managing people and inspiring them. Daniel Goleman said it best. What really matters for success, character, happiness, and lifelong achievements is a definite set of emotional skills, your EQ, not just purely cognitive abilities. Let's shift to anger, to emotional regulation, to conflict resolution. Emotions are more than fleeting feelings. They're complex, multi-layered responses involving subjective experience, the internal feeling, joy, fear, anger, physiological response, heart rate changes, hormonal shifts, muscle tension, behavioral expression, facial expressions, tone of voice, body language, cognitive appraisal, how we interpret the situation that triggered the emotion. Robert Pletcher, a pioneer in emotion theory, proposed that emotions evolved to help us survive. He identified 8 basic emotions: joy, trust, fear, surprise, sadness, disgust, anger, anticipation. Each emotion serves a survival function. Fear helps us escape danger. Anger helps us defend boundaries. Joy reinforces connection. Sadness signals a need for support. The difference between emotions, feelings, and moods. Why do emotions matter? They guide decisions, even when we think we're being rational. They shape relationships, helping us connect or protect. They reveal values. What moves us, matters to us. Emotion is a reflex. It's instantaneous. Milliseconds after a stimulus, your body reacts. Survival-driven. That fear from a barking dog? It's your nervous system preparing to flee or defend. Embodied. Emotions aren't just in your head. They show up in your chest, your gut, your breath, your skin. The body feels what the mind hasn't yet named. Thought comes after. Once emotion hits, the brain begins interpreting. Was that bark dangerous? Do I know this dog? Why did I react so strongly? This is where feelings and cognition shape your response. Your reflection. Your reframing. Think of emotions like waves. They rise suddenly. They peak. They pass, if we allow them to move through. Emotion is the flash of lightning. Sudden. Instinctive. Primal. Feeling is the story we tell ourselves about that flash. How we interpret it. What it means to us. How it settles into our experience. So when the dog barks, the emotion is fear, fast, automatic, protective. The feeling is relief or amusement, once your brain says, "Oh, it's just Bruno from next door." Why does this matter? Because understanding the difference helps us name what's happening inside with more precision. It helps us respond instead of react, especially in conflict or mentorship. It helps us teach emotional literacy to others, like your daughters, by helping them separate the surge from the story. Let's go deeper. In mentorship, teaching someone to name their emotion before reacting builds emotional regulation. In healing, recognizing the emotion, grief, and the feeling, loneliness, guilt, or peace, allows deeper processing.